Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making, episode 130. We're currently playing as the slightly aged Kaiser Arnulf of the Holy Roman Empire, and he's the grandson of Kaiser Wilhelm III, who himself was the son of Kaiser Wilhelm II. Now, we're involved in one war, the Second Revolt, against the rule of Kaiser Arnulf of the Holy Roman Empire, and it's basically the Bohemian king with his ally the Duke of Aquitaine and the Count of Lorry, which is over in Armenia or something. We're winning that, there's really no doubt about that. So we can kind of leave that alone for a bit. Before we started, I had a little bit of a check of our truces. We basically have truces with everybody, but Aquitaine is running out shortly. It's been almost an entire weekend since I've played, so I'm just recapping. This army here is moving up to take advantage of the soon-to-expire Aquitanian truce, which I'm not actually sure if we have one, sorry, because we're currently at war with them, so we can't tell. We have a truce with England forever, but we could fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of York here and grab that, if we so chose to. We've also got reasons for war in Scotland and Ireland. The Chulanids have a truce, but most importantly, it appears that the previous Sultan here died recently. Yes, within the last 2 years. You can see he died of poor health in 1174, and it's currently 1176. So his son here, his son here, Jabir, became Sultan. And that means that we don't have a truce with him, so we could take Daman. And we may have actually noticed this before because we have an army in position to do so on the 13th of November. So let's get that war deck on. And it's going to be a holy war, of course, because we don't have anything else. We could do a de jure claim for Sharkra over here, but fuck it. We're good. This will get us Bahrain, Al-Hassa, and Daman. Done. Up here we have another army in a position to attack into Beira, because I wanted to take Beira off the Duke here as a de jure claim on Beira. And let's get the speed up. I'll give us a message about a trade post in Basra that we could get rid of. No, things could quickly escalate out of control. Yeah, we just slowly siege these places down. I don't have anything that can really deal with us. Excuse me. We really should form some of these duchies. Okay, this guy is trying to fabricate a claim on the county of Derwent. End it. No. Alright, well then I'm going to imprison you. He has raised his flag in rebellion. Who the fuck was he even? No, I'm serious. I don't know. So we come up here, find him. He has one county, which is Semenda. Ah, wonderful. All the way over there. You poor dumb asshole. Excuse me. Got a real rumble in my throat today. We're taking attrition here, so we will attack this place. Quite a bit of attrition, actually. What's the reason for that? It's just desert. Alright, it's fair enough. We're getting messages about who favours himself as a King of England, but we can't really see what England's doing, like in relation to crown laws and all that sort of stuff, because we don't have any part of it personally. Background just changed? I feel like our background just changed. Right, because we're defending Munchen now against a force which has no hope of ever defeating it. I don't know if you guys saw there, but we have, if we don't raise our levies out of Munchen, a defensive force of 5,400 and something troops. Porto has converted to the Catholic faith. Good on them. Some little bits of money coming in as well. Supply limit is still ridiculous here, but we do need to take the entire place, so we're going to press on with pushing the sieges. We've lost a trade post in Tarsos. We didn't lose it, it got occupied. And I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't matter if our trade posts get occupied, does it? Barely any war score involved. We're really shredding into these troops, by the way. But that's alright, we've got the money to take the reinforcements, and none of these guys have an army that could actually threaten them. I may let them sit on this one for a bit, because they're only 1,000 troops above the supply limit, so, you know. I'm fine with that. How are we doing up here, guys? Yep, attack that place. We have a Hebronian revolt. All the way down here. Wonderful. This guy's trying to fabricate a claim. Will you stop? He won't stop, that's why we've gotten this message. Because we have the stop all plots thing on, whenever a plot isn't stopped, apparently, it shows us, like, it gives us a pop-up. So, you won't stop your plot? You know, I don't care about the Duchy of Tabaristan. Good, we've got the Duchess of Moravia, so let's just... Well, she doesn't hold any lands, so let's just ransom her back. It's fine. This guy just won't give up. Pretty sure I've occupied all of his personal lands. Yeah, because that was on the Yatyagi up here, and we occupied that last time. So I don't know what he's talking about with untouched lands and holdings. Thank you, Duke. And how are we doing down here? Pretty well. Let's get an assault going. That way we can come into here, into Alhassa, and block any reinforcements coming up from the northern side of the Arabian Peninsula. Is it a peninsula? Do you call this a peninsula, or is it just land at that point? I mean, seriously, it's a big chunk of land. I mean, you call the Sinai Peninsula here, that's a peninsula. And, well, it's a Greek archipelago, I know that. I guess, because you call Iberia the Iberian Peninsula, so there's no reason why you wouldn't call Arabia the Arabian Peninsula. That makes sense to me. Got a lot of enemies besieging us messages, so somebody around the place is, you know, doing that little thing where they start moving, stop, start moving, stop, start moving, stop. Duke Wilhelmforger. No, elective succession in Andalusia is at 46.2%. Independence is at 15.9%. You know, if this faction actually fires, I will probably just say, yeah, sure. No problem. I gotta be honest. I don't care that much about elective succession in Andalusia because we can always change it back. My wife died after a period of illness, so now we've got two things popping up. Ruler unmarried and pick an ambition. The ambition is simply to get married. This basically gives us a tiny little prestige boost if this is successful, which it will be. We're not really in a position to have any more children, so I don't care about the age. I don't think Demence limit is going to be an issue here. Maybe. Just wait a month, see what... Yep, okay, so that dropped down to 9 from 10. That's alright. So it doesn't matter what we do here. Let me just check this little girl here. Wow, that sounded creepier than it was. Okay, so in half a year or so, she'll become 16. I don't know what trait she's going to get, but she's brave, she's just, she's got a lot of good stats, and more importantly, she is a Scottish Duchess of 2 different places. So we're going to arrange a little marriage between her and myself, or a betrothal as it were. They will agree, we will have an alliance with her after it, and we'll actually get a bit of prestige out of this. Done. And she was basically the highest rank marriage candidate that we had available. That wasn't in our realm too, so that's good. And we won't stay unmarried for long. Really need to get this war here over and done with, so let's just make this assault. Because we've got to go and deal with a rebellion up there and a rebellion down south, and it's just annoying. She agreed to our betrothal. We're now below the attrition level. That's cool. My grandson Arnulf practically lives in the kitchens, a little glutton. So he's picked up gluttonous. We don't want that, so we're going to talk to him about moderation. Now this is a 50-50 split, so he's definitely losing gluttonous, and he may pick up temperate. Didn't pick up temperate, but that's alright. Yeah, I'm going to attack this place. There we go. Battle up there. Alto Aragon has converted to the Catholic faith. That was one of the provinces up here because this is Aragon. That's good. We're doing a really good job at converting the Iberian Peninsula back to the true faith. Oh, I'm pleased with that. Now, we're also going to attack the various citadels in Aquitaine because I know they raised up troops to go and help out Bohemia. But we might as well just attack these guys while we're technically at war with them. I mean, it sounds legit to me. That is unless the Bohemian crumbles like a pack of cards, which isn't the expression, but whatever. Okay, let's see. We've got about 2,000 troops in there. About the same in there. Let's go park in Brno. There's no situation if this guy can win. Alright, and there's a ticking war score in Cilicia. So I'm going to give this army a little bit of a break from doing that. They're going to head all the way up there, reinforcing as they go. This army here may try and move over and retake it, but I anticipate that place can hold out for a while. So it's not too big of an issue. And then we can come back and smash it. We're getting minor tech advances, like in legalism in secondary provinces and things like that, which is great, but, you know, it's not really important because it doesn't matter to us. Okay, and then just for Mosque of Najma and Abu Hadriya. Okay, a new house rose up in... Basically, if all the nobles of one of these republican houses of nobles dies, then a new house has to arrive. There have to be 5 houses. That sort of thing. It's a very neat mechanic and very interesting, and the only reason why I don't particularly enjoy playing as a republic is because you get... Like, okay, so from the start that we picked, the Old God start, there are 2 republics, Venice and Amalfi. Both are de jure parts of the Byzantine Empire. There is a very high chance that both will simply get stomped by the Byzantine Empire in the first few days. We got the 16th Sunni Revolt in Sebta. The fuck is Sebta? There's a big army down there from the Hashemids. That's alright. How are we doing with that anyway? We're at 27%. Alright. Ah, there it is. Okay, well that's not too bad. I'm not too concerned about them rising up on the other side of the Strait of Gibraltar because there are the two straight crossings, one to Ceuta, one to Tangier. Nice and easy, really. Now he can have a claim on the Duchy of Seville. Get his barbering on. Duke Carloman, sure. Now this doesn't get us war score for occupying Aquitaine stuff. I don't believe, anyway. Yat-Viagi and Olomouc. Yep, no it does not, because we've occupied territory in Marsan. But it does weaken the Aquitanian. Which is good for us in the future when we go and kick his shit in for his stuff. Also, it's kind of amusing to me. Yep, Ceuta is under siege again. How are we doing here? Yeah, you can see they are really moving out. You know, if they're close enough that I could just stop here for a bit. How fast can we move back? 8th of June, that's not very good. What if we head up to Almeida? Okay, they're going to get there on the 12th of June, that's alright. Excuse me. So yeah, what I'm going to try and do is destroy this army and then go up and deal with Semender's rebellion and the other rebellion down in Hebron. Just takes forever to move around out here. You know, that's a lot of cash. I'm not sure that we've got anything to do with it, really. We do want to save up money, don't get me wrong there, for the eventual conversion, but the conversion is in 300 years. Oh. Well, we could buy a university here. Let's do that. Why not? Alright, now we strike down, 27th of June. Yeah, we got him. He's not moving out. Maybe we should deal with this peasant rebellion down in Hebron first. See, while they're at 0% war score, I think... No, we're at 8% war score. Semender is getting war score against us because they occupy all of their holdings. Yeah, you know what, let's go deal with this rebellion. Ah, there is disease though, isn't there? Down here in Ascalon. Ah, it's not enough to prevent a supply limit thing. Yeah, so I'll send our army down there, deal with that. Will you surrender? He will! Wonderful! That's part of Jazeera, so... I think it was a de jure war for this guy. We'll see when he comes out. Yep, wonderful. He's that guy's vassal and all that sort of stuff. Very good. Very good. Gurgen has converted to the Catholic faith. The province where our guy is, up here, is still Suaminesco. That's alright. We'll manage. So we're really just in the business of wrecking Aquitaine shit while we eventually win the Bohemian War. Which is honestly kind of funny to me. You can't force people out of wars in this. In Europa Universalis you can negotiate, because the entire war mechanic is different in Europa, and you negotiate with people and, you know, give a bit of back and forth. You can't take an ally out of a war here. Once you're an ally in a war, you're there to stay. Which, hey, that could be irritating, but, you know, it's alright. Alright. Excuse me. What do we have here? Oh, a peace offer from Bohemia. I accept. Wonderful, and because now you're like a double rebel, I'm going to take this off you. Now you're just the Count of Yatviagi. Fool. And our army goes up there. Where are we? Bohemia, Bohemia, Bohemia. What do you even look like, Bohemia? Oh, going for it too fast. Go this way. There we are. Agnatic primogeniture with maximum crown authority. We're going to reduce the hell out of that. That's ridiculous. But we're currently in a civil war with Semenda, so we'll have to deal with that first. After we deal with some rebels. There's this big army taking attrition while they sit there. Taking a lot of attrition. What's our supply limit there? Our supply limit there is 16.5, his is 12. Yeah, so what we'll probably do is, after we take this mosque, the Mosque of Abu Hadriya, we'll go and punch him a bit. Defeat the army, maybe win off that. Who knows? Yeah, so this guy here is getting a real, like, hard on for his ticking war score, but as soon as we get up there, we assault this place and win it, you know. Assuming that the tuberculosis is gone. Ah, right, these guys can move out. We also need to be at peace, I believe, to reduce the crown law. I think? Is that a thing? No, it's just while when we can't be in a civil war. Yeah. I don't know why he raised it up to max, that's insane. Well, maybe he was trying to go for the total blob conversion in Europa Universalis. This guy is bitching to the oblette with you, my friend. Okay, no, we're not going to do anything with the trade posts. Aquitaine! Ugh, 6 years, are you kidding? Six years? Alright, well this army can head on down here to deal with these rebels then. And, just get them to complete that move like that. There we go. Oh, that's ridiculous. I thought we had a much shorter truce time with Aquitaine. Done. Come on. Yeah, we've definitely caught these guys. Even though we're going to try and move. Bang. And the betrothed can marry. How'd you do, sweetheart? You know, how'd you grow up? Oh, very nice. You're a brilliant strategist. I like that. That's very nice. So, send the offer. She'll probably get back to us unless this day thing is too quick. Ah, good. Is he moving? He's not moving. He's just sitting there taking attrition. Takes us only about 10 days to get there, and from there we're going to go straight down into Al-Hasar. Wonderful. This rebellion is over. The forces of Semenda are about to take something that they've been sieging for a bit, but I'm not too concerned. Okay, so we can get 300 prestige or almost 900 gold. Wonderful. And now we have our lovely wife, the Duchess of Moray. Pretty cool. She also has the inspiring leader military trait, which can't be used for her because she can't lead armies. I believe that the Cathars let women lead armies and things like that, which is pretty damn cool, but getting the Cathar, like I haven't seen the Cathar heresy pop up yet. Here it is, they have 0, yeah. We don't actually have a Catholic heresy. Not a single one. There were Lollards, but not anymore because that was a Bulgarian thing. I guess if you really wanted to, you could deliberately try and tank your own moral authority by, pissing off the Pope and forming a bunch of anti-popes and all that sort of stuff. And giving sites away, like holy sites away to pagans and things like that. But it's a lot of effort for a maybe and a lot of rebellion risk. I fulfilled the ambition to get married. So now I have no valid ambitions. It's fine. What are these armies doing? This one is sitting here. You know what? I'm going to get him to walk on over here and defeat this army here and retake this place after they take it because they're going to grab it. A lot of tuberculosis around this place. The original plan was that these guys would hit up these guys. Bugger it. We're fine. Pause the game, subby. You, Narachad of the Ruthenian Revolt. It's time for war for this little place which has irritated me for God knows how long. Oh, okay, so this battle happened and I completely ignored it. But we captured this dude, who's a pretty good military commander, so let's just see what they'll do with him. It was Jalab. So they'll take him back for 10 gold, but he's pretty good at military stuff, so we're just going to execute him. We kidnapped Abdul Wahib ibn Muslihidin, who is not very good at military stuff, so maybe we'll ransom him. They won't take him, so we'll execute him. And then we'll head into Al-Hasar, conveniently chasing the remnants of the Hashemids' army. He's sending me a peace offer. We'll deal with that in a moment. We just built a keep in Frueli here, so let's just get barracks. A lot of execution messages, of course. Okay, so that's going to be a surrender. He does still have an 8,000 man army. It's not worrying, but there's no point to defeating the extra 2,000 guys in this army here. So now this army should go to... How's our truce with the Shahrazids? 9 years. Jeez, there's really nothing else for these guys to do around here, is there? I'll just move them up here and they can chill. Now, I'm not going to put another trade family in here. I might put one in on this side of the coast. I'm not really sure. Let me just check tech levels. We're looking for trade practices free. So yes, there are some places for trade practices free down here. One place that I've seen so far. Ah, good. So that will have the Gulf of Aden will have the tech for it. Excellent. So this will just be a regular, everyday thing. Ah, good. There's a barony. That's exceptional. And Bahrain? Bahrain can occasionally be quite difficult to actually work with in this game and others because it's very difficult to see that it's a separate province. I mean, it's a separate island, but if we go up here, all of these are one island. There are some places which have a little island off them, like Westfirland here, that sort of thing. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, though, is that not all islands are individual provinces, but, you know, sometimes they are. Guntram. What about Caspar von Guhan? Yeah, you'll do. Caspar von Guhan. Congratulations. Because you, my friend, are now the Duke of Daman. Exceptional. Excuse me. How's our faction bullshit? 51%. That's concerning. Oh, we've got like attrition because of goddamn consumption. That's annoying. You know what? I'm just gonna march these guys over here. Fuck the actual war target. Good, good, good. Let's see if we can spend any money anywhere. Any money anywhere reasonable, that is. These really weren't reasonable places. Most of these places have a university deliberately because we've previously, there we go, we've previously gone around looking for damn universities to invest in. And there's another one. Exceptional. Because universities are awesome. The Pope has sent us 2,000 gold. 200 gold, sorry. 2,000 gold would have been insane, and I may not have started asking him for stuff, you know, because of that. That's because the Pope likes us. The Pope will only send you money when he likes you. So I guess pissing him off by asking for claims and stuff isn't the greatest of ideas. That being said, it's only 30 points. Oh, jeez. Ouch. Give us a claim, Popey. Someone's bitching about their stuff. Can you be ransomed or something? No. Part of a dungeon entertainment troupe. Come on. Come on, Pope. Start my move into Lincoln, Pope. There we go. And that's reduced the Pope's opinion of us from 100 to 100. Yep. Alright, King Guthrum of York. I want to take York. Oh, he's already at war with England, and he's trying to take Northumberland. Surprised he has a claim up there. Or whatever. No matter. Okay, he's moving troops down to Leicester. And when they get here, we'll attack them. They're the Yorkists. Is that actually the... It must be the word that you use to describe them, the Yorkists. That's kind of cool. Anyway. Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, so we're definitely... it says we're losing this, and in all technicality, we are losing this war. But not for long. There's a battle, nice, quick and easy. 43 war score. We have an adventurer. This fellow. He may be fairly prone to accidents. Let's see. Auto-invite plotters. Oh no, come on. Okay, so that's 2. There's a couple here. Ah, good, this one. If I remember right, it said that the it was going to be at about 83%. So let's just see how that goes with the addition of Rasa here. Oof, that was lagging a bit here. Look at that jerky movement. That was weird. Come on, guys, don't get too involved. Okay, so we're at 109. That's not good enough. Let's make that slightly better. The reason why this guy is contributing so much to the war score in a moment, I mean not a war score, but plot power, there you go, is because he is the spy master of the realm that this guy is in. And he didn't even want too much in the way of cash, did he? It was pretty cool. We're still going to invite some more people, because the quicker this is over with, the better. And these people are really cheap to buy. And I don't care about our plot being found out that we're trying to murder some foreigner. He's not Catholic, is he? No, he's Sunni. And he would have been going for the Kingdom of Syria. I just stay there on that fight, that'll be fine. Yeah, it shouldn't really be too much of an issue. Just gonna click through all of these. Ugh. Ah, so we do have a claim on Marsan. It's just the fucking truces. How long are the rest of our damn truces for? This guy's only for a year. Okay, that's good. That's good. And the Baton Sultanate? They must have a new guy. Awesome. We can attack the Baton Sultanate. And we're probably going to attack them for Ghana. Because that'll get us this and get us into Ghana where we can start spreading around a bit more. Whereas if we attack them for Fez, would be blocked again, because we could take Tegeza off, or, you know, the bit of Timbuktu here off Tegeza, but then would be blocked again by the Batons. And similarly, we wouldn't be able to go further east into the Chilonids realms. One, because we have a massive truce of the damn Chilonids. I'm hoping that the Pope gets his act together and does a crusade for Egypt. That would be wonderful if he could do that. I wonder. No, I don't think we can just up and declare that. Can we ask him for it? There must be something where you can request, like, an invasion of a place. Ah, well. Such a useless pope. I say that after we've gotten so much use out of him. You should probably have Looker then if you're trying to conspire for it. Oh, no. But you don't like me. Because you're ambitious. Right. If you won't end your plot, you're going to jail. No, you're raising your flag in rebellion. Well, that's fine, Tuscany. Because, well, fuck you. That's why. Okay, a little bit of war score there against this dude. We'll just power through the rest of his stuff. It's his revolt war, actually. Oh, he's trying to lower Crown Authority. Well, that's cool. You can try that. Tabuk has converted. Is our army almost home? Yep, they're getting there. They're getting there. So the next fight down here will probably be with the Chilonids. They had 5 years left on their truce. The Sharazids have a bit more than that, like 8. The Hashemids obviously have more than that. So let's move our army over here to here. And then our next battle with them will probably be for either Cairo or Alexandria. Just one of those two. I'm thinking Cairo, just to be sort of completely fleet about things. And then we can move down into Aswan after that and hit up Nubia. Nubia is going to be a bit weird because they're Miaphysites, which is a form of Christianity, so we can't declare holy war on them. Here's a battle with some rebels. Great. Okay, then we move on down to Anti-Atlas. Alright, it auto-ended that revolt for us because I forgot to end it personally. So, mighty good plot power up there. We may try and hit this Ruthenian revolt army. Just to get us the war score, we need to quickly win this. So that we can then go and deal with Tuscany. Oh, castle infrastructure in Steiermark increased. So, militia training ground for them. How long is that going to take us? Almost a month. See if they move out. So 17th of May. Oh, successfully besieged Nottingham. Take that, Robin. I almost forgot that we were still at war with York over there. Yeah, I know. Okay, he's moving out, and yeah, he'll actually finish moving out, so let's just head on back to Beresti. The disease is gone from there, so we should be able to quickly take it. My grandson Arnulf is a charitable little rascal. He just gave his newest toy to the smith's son. Okay, so charitable is good for diplomacy, and we can give him +1 diplomacy or thank Jesus, and that sort of stuff. Or make him greedy. I don't want to make him greedy, so he's turning out well. That's good. I mean, I still think that Prince Anselm here, who is ill now, so hopefully he gets over that, I still think Prince Anselm might be the better of the choices. But we'll see. We will see. Wouldn't mind it if this adventurer thing could pop, so that, you know, he gets popped. We have 98 prisoners. That's crazy. Let's try and get rid of a few of them. So this is probably the easier way to work out whether your prisoners can be ransomed. You just go down the list, and if this tag is blue instead of grayed out, you can presumably ransom them. You just have to keep track of which ones you're ransoming, just so that you don't ransom anybody you wanted to keep in jail. And if instead of the gold symbol it's a big red hand like this, that's for banishing them. It basically means that they've got nobody who they can be ransomed to. And that's for things like rebels. Which is fine. We're keeping Otto in jail. Oh, there was one up here. What's that? Sure. I mean, a lot of the time we just capture people for jail anyway. For no real reason. Other than that they were there at the wrong time and we just hauled them in from the Citadel sieges. And other sieges, of course. No, we don't want to release the Duke of Pomerania. And I think that's everything. Yep, wonderful. Nope. One of my sons has just grown up a little bit and now requires a guardian. I can't do that for him because, well, mainly because I'm already managing 2 sons, so I'm going to give him to Manfred. Gonna get a lot of messages about people getting released for money. Yes, it's great, isn't it? I'm a very generous individual. Thank you. Is that it? Oh my god, come on. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we've got an assassination plot going. Or, you know, attempt. Ugh, last time I do this. Come on, piss off. It's a lot of money though. So we released about 18 guys and we got at least 10 gold for each one of them. Nice profit. Yeah, now while we have 41% war score here, as soon as we take a part of Semenda, they lose 30% of that. In addition to whatever we get by taking the place in the first, you know, thing. The Count of Constantinople is trying to fabricate a claim on the Republic of Thrace. Welcome to jail. Come on, just get rid of all these damn messages. There we are. Okay, we're in position. Another year for them, and I think was it the Baton Sultanate that I just said? Yep, wonderful. So we are going to wait for a moment, because I'll just wait for the... Oh, it's December next year, fuck that. Let's head on down here. Yeah, I get a bit impatient, and we'll take Ijil and Udain. Now, these places have shit supply limits. Utter shit supply limits, and there's a pretty good reason for that, and it's that they're in the middle of a goddamn Sahara. Basically. So we'll do that thing where we split our army into two and move them down sequentially. In a moment. Success, we killed this dude. Nobody worked it out. Wonderful. That's how you deal with them. Alright. Yeah, we're going to have to take this province here just to get, you know, a bit of a thing going on. If we don't take this province here, then we don't get our ticking war score and we can't just go away and come back and win this war. We are going to attack these places. Oh, wonderful. Good work, fellows. How about you attack York itself now? And hopefully these English won't try and steal our fight. Ah, we get there first. A keep was built in Moldorf. So... why not? Just some castle fortifications. It'll be fine. Get our assault on here. Excuse me. My son... If Anselm is nowhere to be seen, you can always find him in the courtyard, playing with his swords and practicing his sword fighting with older men. This will turn Anselm into a great knight. None of these are negative. Either brave, which is amazing, diligent, which is amazing, or proud, which is alright. Or you can make sure he doesn't hurt himself, in which case he gets craven, which is terrible. He is brave. Fuck yes. Now get better, and we'll see how we go. Popo must be this kid, yeah. The Yazidi heresy has appeared in Septa. That's... again. It's weird that somebody else's weakness affects us. Just rip through all these places nice and fast before we can head on down to Tuscany and deal with them. Come on. There we go. This last one. We may actually be able to win the war based on this. My daughter here has become a thrifty clerk. Little ill, but you know, she'll be right. And there's a peace offer from this guy. And he surrenders. Done and done. Alright guys, head on down to Tuscany. This guy has left my court for this host. Who's he declared war on? Scotland. Alright. Good on him. Alright, let's take this place. Ah, yeah, there he goes. To lead his troops. Nuremberg built something, so let's build some castle fortifications there. Can't go wrong with castle fortifications if you've got a bit of spare change. Silves converted. Wonderful. And there you go, now we're winning this war. And this guy is apparently giving us, is it Mahdi who's giving us that? Yes. This guy is giving us war score, 5 points of it. This one is not. Now we could ransom Mahdi for 26 gold, but we're not. We're just going to hold on to him for that little bit of extra war score. Maybe it'll stop us having to come over here and occupy this again. You never know. Oh, and this guy, he accepts. Yep. Well, he should accept the offer of surrender. Well, the offer of his surrender, I mean. We win that war in York. There we go. We have won the war in York. Now, let's have a look at England. This is interesting. Okay, so we've taken York. I don't want to be Duke of York. So I'm going to give that to someone. Not this guy, because this guy is going to hate me. Okay, so that's going to be annoying. I'm going to request this guy's excommunication. And hopefully the Pope gets back to me fairly quickly. 11 days, alright, fine. Oh yeah, look at that, we're already at 93% up here. Come on, Pope! Popey, popey, popey! There we go. Good work, Pope. So what do I do now? We come here. Can we revoke that title? No, but we can imprison him. We have imprisoned him. We can also execute him. Now that's gotten rid of York, apparently. Ah, no, wonderful. This is excellent. This is excellent. So the County of York went to the Duke of Northumberland. That's fine. We are going to have a slight issue that we can't just declare war over there yet. But, this guy, why do you not like? You know what? We're going to be excommunicating a few fellows in a moment. Pope! Let me just check this, actually. Okay, this should be fine. I think. I'm trying to get one of these fuckers to rebel. That is fine by me. As long as one of these guys rebel, I'm fine with it. But I just need somebody German in one of these provinces. Good. You, buddy. Excellent. He raised his flag in rebellion. That is perfect. So now we absolutely beat the shit out of him. We'll try and get this over before the end of the episode, which is swiftly approaching. So we beat the tar out of him. So 75% war score out of that single battle. No, he won't surrender yet. But he doesn't have any troops left. This makes no sense. So, you child of a mangy dog, this is a formal declaration of war. Our army shall meet on the field of battle. And yeah, that thing there. So, the Caliph here has declared a war on me for the Sinai. Now, just to be clear, this is the Caliph here. He has Fez and Canaries. Let's go beat him up and win this claim that he's got for this guy on the Duchy of Sinai. Can I nominate myself? I totally can. Nominated myself for King of England. That will go away fairly shortly because I'm going to get rid of the ducal title. Come on, okay, that's 100%. We've won this war, thank you very much. I'm going to revoke your title. There we go. Now I'm just going to find a nice, young German fellow. And we don't want it to be a Littlefinger. Catholic. My culture. Male. Not in prison. Not a ruler. And an adult. One of the Emmerdingers. That sounds legit. I'm giving you the Duchy of York, mate. Wonderful. He was not previously my marshal. I'm not sure why they said that. So now, in the future, when we attack England, we could just take York off them. But that's going to be in 6 years. Whatever. You know what? Let's end the episode at that point. We'll deal with the Caliph in a moment. Or next episode anyway. And Tuscany and all that sort of stuff. So, yep, that's the end of it. Excuse me. If you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and leave them below. I'll get to them as soon as possible. Still looking for the colours. You know, for what we eventually take through to... Well, eventually, cough. Take through to... What the hell? Do we still not have the ability to... Is he still at war for Castile? Oh my god, this war does not end. What is this guy? Can we just have him murdered? No, we can't. It's fucking bizarre. Ugh. Whatever. So, yes, we're still looking for colours for one of our transferred games to Europa Universalis. You know what they are. Get back to me on that. If you liked the video, please give it a like. And if you would enjoy seeing more of this sort of thing, well, please hit that subscribe button. In the meantime, however, I have been Sub. You have been yourselves. Later.